to Are We There Yet? My name is Cheryl. I hope you're having a beautiful day. It is good to see you. I am here to do a Teemu haul and talk to you a little bit about Teemu because I have concerns. And I know a lot of you have expressed concerns as well, and I'm mighty afraid that what I said months ago, for me, as far as the bubble bursting, it's burst. it's done with Teemu with me. So I feel like I have put in my last order with them on a routine basis. That is, I'll still order here and there. But yeah, some things have changed and I'm not really happy with the changes. So we'll talk about that. But I've made some notes and I've got a plethora of just different random things to show you that I have purchased from them. Some of them have been sitting here a while, and some of them I just received. So we'll look at these things together. And like I said, I am happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody is happy and healthy where you are. I'd like to say thank you very, very much for your kind comments about my try-on video. I was a little worried, concerned about that, but you all really boosted my self-esteem there and made me realize that it's okay. You know, I mean, I should be beyond the age of really, you know, worrying about stuff such as that, but you know, the first time's always the hardest, right? So yeah, I will plan on doing some more try-ons if that need arises in the future. So you made me very comfortable. So thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. You all are just wonderful in your comments. You guys leave the best comments and I enjoy reading them. I read every single one of them and I share them with my husband, and we just, we really enjoy hearing what you have to say. So keep them coming. Thank you, and would appreciate any likes if you want to give us a like, and if you've not subscribed, go ahead and click that button. We'd appreciate that too. You know, I know I don't upload every day, every other day, a couple times a week. You know, I'll go a week, but this is a hobby for me. So this is not something that, you know, I do just you know, as a job. This is a hobby. So, you know, I won't upload every day. I won't upload, you know, on a regular schedule, but I hope you'll stick with me. And also I have uploaded a video showing us visiting a tunnel that is near us, and my husband actually goes inside that tunnel, and it is a review for some sunglasses. So if you've not watched that, it's about 7.5 minutes long. So if you've not watched that, we'd really appreciate it if you go over and take a look at that, because you know, the vendors who are reaching out to us for collaborations want to see those views, and you know, it helps our channel out so that we can show you some other things, you know, as the offers come in, and we'll just do what we can. So anyway, without further ado, 4 minutes in, let's get started with this haul. I have some clothing items to show you first. And as far as the clothing on Teemu, I am satisfied with just about everything I've gotten as far, you know, in that line. I've not really got any complaints. Everything's washing up well. Everything, all the decals that have been stuck on the shirts, you know, are holding up well through the wash. I do fold them inside out and wash them. You know, I don't beat them to death either. I don't put them on heavy duty, you know, so I just gently wash them, and they're holding up really well. So I've not got any complaints about the clothing from Teemu. Speaking of which, this is that fall shirt that I got, the orange one with the pumpkins on it. It's kind of like an insulated jersey type you know, feel to it. It's polyester, but it's really nice. I love the way it fits. I love the way it hangs, and it's comfortable. I really like it. I've got my Teemu earrings on that kind of match it. Well, they match well enough. My gold go-to Teemu headband. I love these headbands. You know, I can stick them in my hair and just go. I've got this ring on, which matches really well with what with the earrings. It's from Teemu as well. And then my nails. I've got Teemu press-on nails. So I will link all of that in the description below as well. So if you're interested in taking a closer look at any of that, you know, all my clothing's plus size. So keep that in mind. They're not they're not regular size clothing. It's all plus size. So, all right, let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is my Ricky pants. This is my second pair of these I've bought, and if you know, you know. These are just some jogging pants with the white stripes down the side, and they're black, and they fit wonderfully. They're so comfortable, and they're, you know, they're that slickery material, and I find that so comfortable because if, you know, I run hot and they keep me cool. It's not like cotton that's just, holds in that heat so well. These keep me cool, so that's why I like them. So when I said Ricky pants, if you'll know immediately if you watch Trailer Park Boys what I'm talking about. But this, that's why we call them. My husband has a pair too, and we call them our Ricky pants. So if you know, you know. It's funny. My guilty pleasure, right? So I got this sweatshirt. This is one that I got recently, and I thought it was embroidered. Pictures are very deceiving. Pictures on Teemu, very, very deceiving lately. Very deceiving. You have to, I mean, they've always been a little, a little deceiving, but I feel like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Case in point, this looked like a little wooden, one of those wooden signs. It's cardboard. It's cardstock. I paid $1.79 for that. I went back and looked at the listing, and I don't know if it said paper when I bought it. It seems to me like I would have read that if it said it, but it did say it after I bought it. So, shame on me, my fault. But this is ridiculous. They made it look like one of those, particle board, kind of thing, signs, and that's what I thought I was getting. I got a piece of paper with a turkey on it. So watch, please, please, please watch the pictures. They will blow things up to make them look bigger than what they are. I know someone suggested that they have children holding the items so that their hands are smaller and it makes it look bigger. I would not doubt that one bit. So don't rely just on the pictures. Look at the reviews. I can't stress that enough. Look at the reviews, and we'll talk about the reviews in just a second. But this sweatshirt I really like. It's kind of thin, and it's polyester, but it's this pretty, pretty tan color, and it says pumpkin spice. And the picture made it look like it was embroidered, but it's not. It's a decal. But I do like it. I do like it. It's very soft. The inside is not lined. It's just, it's kind of that kind of fabric. It's not slippery or anything, and the outside's very smooth. It's silky, on the outside, but it's going to be perfect for me. Like I said, I run hot, and I don't typically wear sweatshirts, around the house because I get hot, but this will do well. It feels nice, and I like it. No, really no complaints with the clothing. I find I like the polyester. It's not for everybody. Not everybody likes it, but I do. This is a pajama set, and I've had my eye on this set for quite a while, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. It's this gingham. They have pink gingham, green, and I think that it comes in a blue. And like I said, these are all plus size clothing. It has elastic on the bottom of the legs, so if you don't like that, but it's wide. It's not going to bother my ankles at all. But these are soft. They're very soft, and I can just imagine, cuddling up in them at night. It's not, they're not thick. They're thin and very, very comfortable. And then the shirt is the same way. It's just this long sleeve, thin, which is perfect again for me. Thin, long sleeve shirt, matching shirt that's got the pockets on it, and then the sleeves are just regular sleeves. So I really, really like this. I think it's going to be very comfortable, and after I wash this and try it out, I may get a set of another color, if not both colors. But I really do believe I'm going to like that to sleep in. And then I got this to wear around Christmas time. I matched this myself, so this is not a set. I bought the pieces separate. This is the shirt. It's the t-shirt, and it's got, now in the picture, which I knew it wasn't, but in the picture it makes it look like these are rhinestones on there. I knew it wasn't going to be, but that's what the picture looks like. But, you know, I knew better. So at least they didn't get me there. But it, you know, the way they made that picture look, that's what it looks like. It's just a black t-shirt, short sleeved. And then I paired that with these, which I love. These are just leggings. They're that slippery, but they've got the same wine glass on them. And it's on like the, you know, the side of your leg there. And then at the bottom, it gradiates into this Christmassy pattern. And I really, really like that. I think they're festive and they're fun. And you know, it's got the black on the top part that you need to be slimmed. You know, my ankles really don't need to be slimmed, you know, down as much. But, you know, the rest of me does. So these are really cute. So I'm looking forward to wearing these around the house for Christmas. So they're cute. All right, I also got another couple. I've already shown you this in the khaki, but I got the black and white I was telling you about. It's not really white, it's kind of a cream color. And then if you didn't see my video when I showed this scarf, it's got this little pocket, this section here. And you gather this up and put it through that section. And then let me show you what it looks like when you get it through there. So once you get that through there, it lays like this. And it's got the, you know, the scarf that lays on your chest. You know, around, this will go around your neck and then it'll lay, and you can work with this and make it flat if you want to, or, you know, you can leave it scrunched up or whatever you'd like to do. But I think it's just really pretty. So that's the black and cream color, and they have burgundy, they have different colors, gray, I think. So these are really nice, and they do fold flat. So this is one of my favorite things. They're knit. They're knit, little knit scarves. This one's different. It's got a, I'll show it to you button first. It's goes around and then it buttons, and then you can adjust by pulling on the part that's down as far as how tight you want it or how loose. And this is very soft knit too. I really like it, but this unbuttons. The buttonholes you have to hunt for. They're in there on the end, but I like to never found them. They're in there, but both, you know, it unbuttons and then just stores flat as well. So all you have to do is just put it around your neck and button it up. There's the buttons. So it's really nice too. I like this one. I got my daughter one of these. And then the last one is just it's kind of like a dickie that just fits around your neck. And then it's got this part that lays on your chest. Just lays, you know, it's like this. You get the gist. But this goes over your head. And then this will lay. And you can wear it either way you want. You know, you can wear it like that, you know, with the vertical and horizontal stripes or diagonal stripes, you know, whichever way you want to wear it. But this would be really, you know, like a turtleneck against your neck, you know. I'm not really sure about this one, but you know, and they're not expensive at all. And there are different colors of that one as well. So that's the clothing items. And then I have some random things to show you. But as far as the reviews, on Teemu, if you go down on the page of an item and you see where the reviews start, there's only 2 or 3 there, and they're always 5-star reviews. Always. They will push up the good reviews and they push the bad reviews down. So what you do is you hit see all, and then you click on where the see all was. There, it's replaced with another button that will bring up the bubbles that have the different categories of reviews, like true to size, and it'll have like lovely color, and it'll have several different little bubbles with parts of a review in them. If you go down to the bottom of those bubbles, it'll say low rating, and you can click on that, and all of the lower reviews will come up as far as that item. That's what I always do. Now some of the majority of the low ratings are didn't receive item came damaged. You know, people give review. That's not a review. That's not a review. That is on their purchase, not on that item. And I don't know why people do that. It just, it aggravates me, but they do. So, but if somebody, you know, they can post pictures and show how small something is or how big something is. They'll tell you, you know, about the qualities. You know, the people who actually take time to actually do a review will tell you, you know, this is low quality. This is cheap material. It's not going to last. It broke when I first used it. You know, any of those kind of reviews are going to be hidden down. You know, you don't go by just the first reviews, you know, that show up. You know, click on that see all and do the low rating, because that's going to tell you what you really need to know about that item. So that's just a little tidbit of information for you. The electronics from Teemu. I will not buy another electronic item from Teemu at all, ever. All the flashlights that I've bought my husband, all the headlamps, all of those little strip lights that I loved to pieces when I put them under the cabinets, you know, they no longer hold a charge to save. No longer, they'll, you know, I charge them up, and now they last 10-15 minutes, and then they're gone. So they put the batteries they put in there will last a little while, and then they don't take the charge well. So now this is my experience. This is my experience. That now your mileage may vary. You may, you know, have a different experience. So I know something funny. My husband and I were talking the other night, and I was telling him the story about this news story that I had read, that they needed the video for a case they were working, and they needed a video from the store Big Lots. I know that they're not all over the United States, I don't think, but we have a store here called Big Lots, and it's a chain store, and it's discount. You know, it's a discount chain store. You go in there and you get what you pay for, you know. But I was telling him that the police were saying the Big Lots cameras weren't working, and my husband did not miss a beat, and he said they probably bought them from Big Lots. I just about lost it. I was like, he did not miss a beat. He just come right out with that, and I just died laughing. That was so funny. But that's pretty much, you know, what I'm finding with these Teemu electronics. Now, that being said, I will show you these, because so far, this I'm very pleased with this item. So, you know, like, take it with a grain of salt, because I mean, I don't know what this is going to do 6 months from now, but for now, you know, I like it. Hold on a second. Let me get this scissors put back in this. Well, maybe not. I'll just leave them out. These are shoe dryers, and I've shown these before, but I did get another set because we each need one. And especially for the winter, I'm thinking, because when you're out in that snow and the wet, and, you know, you need your shoes the next day. My husband's bad about that. He's got, you know, a pair of work shoes, and that's what he typically wears every day. If he gets those wet, you know, he's got to figure out something else to do for the next, you know, few days until they dry, because things don't dry well in the wintertime. But these, they put out heat. You plug them in, It's got a regular plug. Maybe that's why it's, maybe that's why I like them, because they're not rechargeable. These are, they actually have a plug. But you plug them in, you put one in each shoe. They put out, I think it's 140 degrees at the top end of heat, and it'll dry your shoes overnight. Now, provided they're not saturated, I mean, within reason. But yeah, these I really like. And so far, they've worked really well. And like I said, I'm anxious for them this winter because, in the snow, you want your shoes to dry quickly. So I like those. And everything, like I said, will be linked below. I posted on my community feed that my favorite fan is on sale right now. And this morning, it went down. Hold on. I noticed this morning that they have dropped in price yet again. And these little fans, I just can't tell you. I love these. They are rechargeable, but I used my little fan like this all summer long. I have two of them, and I just charged one while the other one I was using the other one. But I use them all summer long, and they hold a charge like nobody's business. They really do. I'm hopeful that they will continue to do that, but these little fans are great. They've got a place for a little aromatherapy, and you do get a little tablet or little sticky thing to put there, but it doesn't smell much to begin with, and it doesn't last. What is there doesn't last. It's supposed to be stuck there, and then the air blows it, but and this comes off around the power thing, but you just push this, and there's 1, 2, 3, and there's a digital display here that tells you 4, 5, and then off. And I can put this on one and put it in front of me, and it cools me off wonderfully. It comes with this little stand here, and you can lean your phone against that. But it is really nice. It also comes with a charging cord, which I put somewhere else, and a little lanyard. Now, these charging cords, they're Type C, and they are, I found, specific to these fans. So what I did with my others is I put the cord on the lanyard and then put the lanyard on the fan, and that way the cord's always with the fan. But you can take this off, you can use it, and it's very flexible. You can change the direction that it goes in any way. You can't turn it sideways, but you can, put it back like that. So these are nice. I saw on there today, they were marked down when I posted on my community feed. They were $4.67, and now they're $3.19 or something like that. They come in purple, green, pink, blue. The blue's what's on sale right now, and white, I believe. So I picked up some of those for Christmas presents because, like I said, I love those. I love those. I got a couple more tin signs, and I've had these for a little while, but I wanted to show them to you. And they're both bent up, one of them worse than the other. But this is Stevie Nicks, and it says, "Back to the gypsy that I was, to a room with some lace and paper flowers." And that's what I have in my room, lace and paper flowers. So I really like that. I'm going to hang that in here. It's not dented too bad. This one's not, it's like kind of curved, but it's not dinged up. This one, however, and this one I love. This is going to go in a, just on an obscure wall in here, but when I was working, this was my motto. Lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. And I have told my kids this so many times. Mom, I got it. Look, I will do it when I can, but, so this is snarky. I love this. It's funny. This one did get bent up, and, but I love that. I love that. Sarcasm's my favorite form of humor. I got these. Now this was a good deal. This was a good deal. These are glasses wipes. And I think there are 100 in here. Yeah, there's 100. Well, I'm assuming there's 100. And they are little, like little towelettes kind of things. So these are good to put in your purse. They're good to keep in the car. You know, they're just handy to have. And, you know, for that price, the prices will be on the sky. I hope you're seeing the prices. But for that price, for 100, you can't touch that at Walmart for that price. So, well, you know what? I've had those a while, and I've not looked at the price of them recently. I hope it's still reasonable. But we'll see. So another note that I have, the changes in the guarantee dates on your orders. Have you all noticed this? And I did post on my community tab when I first saw this too. What they'll do is when you place your order, they'll give you a window that your order is guaranteed to be received by you. If not, within 48 hours, they'll give you $5. Well, they've started pushing that last date out. I've noticed if they don't get it out when they think they're going to, because maybe something's pre-ordered or something, they'll extend that last date. So what I've been doing is when I place an order and that window comes up, I will take a screenshot. Don't take a screenshot of just, you know, the front order screen. Go actually into the order to where you can get the order number and that guarantee, so that if you need to show them that, you know, that picture, then later on to say, no, this is what you said, you know, this is what you said, and then you change the rules halfway through the game. You know, make sure you've got your order number and that guarantee on the same picture. You know, that's what I do anyway. You know, my recommendation. I'm not, you know, I'm a shopper just like you are. So I haven't had to use that yet, but they are changing those dates. So be aware of that as well. If you're expecting something, keep an eye on those dates, because they will extend them. And I just think that's bad juju there. I just don't think that they should do that, because, you know, and if they do, if they have to extend it, then go ahead and, you know, offer a coupon or something, you know, to say, I'm sorry that this is not going to be there when you originally expected it. Because if you're ordering for a deadline, if you're ordering for Christmas, prime example, you want to know the window in which you can expect that order. So, and then when they go and extend it, then you've got to go to plan B for that present, because now what you thought would be here is not going to be here. So, and I understand, you know, that things are going to be, the closer to Christmas mailing season ending, things are going to be crunched, and I understand that they're competing with all these other companies that are shipping for the same reasons, and things can come up. I understand that. But if they're going to offer the guarantee, they need to honor that guarantee. If they can't honor it, they need to take it away completely. So that's my thought. If you're going to put it out there, you need to honor it. And if you can't honor it, then you need to take it away. That's just the way I feel. So consumers know, you know, going into it. A couple more practical things that I got. I like these wooden Q-tips, the wooden handle Q-tips, and they're good. They're good quality. I don't have a bit of problem with them. They come in all different colors, but the stick is actually wooden, so they're a lot stronger than the plastic ones. And you'll notice one of them's got kind of a pointy end, so that comes in handy too. So, but I do like their Q-tips, and I have reordered those several times. Now this I really like. This is a set of salt and pepper shakers that I got for the camper, and these are, this is worth the money. You know, like I said, some things I'm getting now, I wouldn't buy at the dollar store, you know. So if I'm not going to buy it at the dollar store, I'm not going to buy it from Teemu. But you know, some of these things are still good. So you know, just be careful. Just watch people review things. But these are this pretty teal color, and that's the color that I'm, you know, using in the camper. But they're absolutely wonderful. They've got the P on them, and they've got a glass. This is glass, you know, bottle, and then they come with the little stand. And I really, really like these. I've seen comparable things like this on Amazon, and I've actually bought comparable things, but these are a lot cheaper than they are. Again, they were when I bought them. So things have a way of changing very quickly there at Teemu lately. But I really, really like these, and I'm happy to have these for the camper. But they come in all different colors, so you are sure to find the color that you like. You know, even if it's just black or white, they have those. So very good product, very good. The prices are going up crazy. They're not near the bargain that they were when we first started ordering. I started in February. I know a lot of people started ordering back in October when they first opened, September-ish, October-ish, and the prices were crazy, but they didn't have as many vendors back then, and they didn't have as many products. You know, we all bought the same exact thing. Now you can watch 7, 8, 10 hauls and not see a single thing that you've bought, you know. So they've gotten huge. They've gotten absolutely huge as far as their inventory that the different vendors maintain. So I got this little bell, and I did order another one of these because I did like it. This, I've never watched the movie. I know, y'all, I know, but it says, it's got a little tag on it that said it says It's a Wonderful Life. I can't see it. There it is. It says It's a Wonderful Life, and then it's got a little angel wing. And it's actually a bell, and it's got this pretty organza ribbon on it. But these are only like $2, and this is a sweet little gift to give as well, especially to, older generations, because they're going to get it immediately. You know, these kids, I'm not so sure, but this is just a sweet little gift. And I did order another one for, to throw in a gift that I have. But I've never watched that movie. And, I'm not a movie person at all. I like comedies. I'll watch a comedy here and there. Very few and far between, because I cry enough in real life. I don't need drama to make me cry when I'm watching somebody else's fictional life, transpire in front of my eyes. I've just always been that way. I don't need something that I watch to make me cry. I watch things to make me happy and forget, forget real life for a little while. I don't watch to get all drawn into somebody else's life and then get emotionally invested in that and then cry. I know I am the very, very minority there. I understand that, nearly 9 out of 10 people love movies, and they watch them, for that, that emotional response. Not me. I'm not like that. I just can't. This I got from my daughter, and she had actually shown me this, and she doesn't know I got it for her, but I did. She's got a couple of these water bottles. This is you recognize her. Isn't she cute? Look how cute. And then it's got that on the side, and it's just really, really pretty. You push this button, and you have to unlock it first. And then you push the button, and then it's actually a water bottle. I don't think there's a straw with it. Is there a straw? No, it's just got the spout, which is, it's unique, But yeah, I like that. It's really pretty. It's stainless. I could have shown you the inside, couldn't I? It's just stainless steel in there. It's not very big, but it's so sweet. I love it. She's going to really like that in person. But she's picked out several things. And, you know, earlier in the year, I told her, you know, just pick out some things and then show them to me. And you never know. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's what I tell my kids. I said, tell me lots and lots of things. And that way, I can still get you something you like, but you won't know what it is. It'll still be a surprise. Now, along the lines of the electronics, I can tell you, I got these for all my boys, and they're battery chargers. Everybody can use a battery charger, and I feel confident in the chargers because they are plug-in. Well, you know, you plug a charger in. So I feel pretty comfortable about that. I also got these batteries. I got them all for AAA and for AA. Not so sure how these are going to hold a charge. My husband's been trying out the set that I got for us, and they're holding up the AAAs he's using, you know, in his headlamp, and they're holding up pretty good. You know, his headlamp takes, actually, he's got a headlamp that I bought him that takes batteries. It's not rechargeable itself, and he's been using these as they've been charged up, and so far so good. You know, he's used it 3 or 4 times, and the batteries still lasting a while. So hope against hope, you know, these, but you know, these AAAs, you put them in a remote, and a remote doesn't use much juice at all, and it's only used, you know, a couple times a day. And I'd say a charge on that would last forever, you know, in a remote. Now, as far as AA's and a toy, I don't know. Depends on, you know. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. This probably a B for me as far as a grade. Because, you know, I would give it an A because I like it right now. But I don't know how I'm going to like it 6 months from now. So right now, though, from what we've seen, they work pretty good. And this is a good gift, too. I mean, who doesn't need a charger? And, you know, you could get some better rechargeable batteries and use them in here, you know, from Amazon that will hold the charge, you know, a lot longer. So, you know, the charger is, you know, good regardless. It's the batteries. So, coupons on Teemu are getting ridiculous. I know my friend Talia and I were talking last night about it, and she said, you know, this is absolutely ridiculous that they're giving you this coupon bundle of save $1 on $40, or $2 on $50, or $8 on $150. I mean, really, that's you know, like a 25-cent coupon on a $13 box of trash bags. I mean, honestly, that is just so funny. And, you know, now the Fishland and Farmland coupons are still good. They're 40 off 100, 30 off 100, but you know, you have to go through so much to get those. The other coupons for me. Now, everybody's account seems to be different. Everybody's account is different. I've got 2 accounts, and those are both different. As far as the incentives that I get on both of those accounts, they're both different, you know. So I know everybody's account's not the same, but for me, I'm not seeing any coupons anymore, other than those ridiculous, don't waste my time and space on my app to take up that, you know. I'm not seeing any coupons. On one of my accounts, the spending, you know, percentage off has gone completely. I'm still getting it on the other one, but it's like twice a month. You know, used to I'd get it every 24 hours. Now it's twice a month. So that's changed. It's gotten to where, you know, it's hardly worth the time and effort to go there to spend shopping when, you know, you're not getting any incentive to shop anymore. And we're spoiled. I'm spoiled. I am spoiled rotten. I want the coupons. I want the discounts. I want the fast shipping. I want everything that they promised me when they sucked me into that app. You know, I want that. And you know, now that you're taking that stuff away, bit by bit by bit, I'm getting disgruntled. So, and I think that's human nature, you know. You spend so much time getting all this good, you know, happy stuff, and then, you know, when it changes, you're like, not fair. It's not fair. So this may be the last thing, I think. No, I've got a couple little things to show you. But I also got this from my daughter, and I don't think she's going to be watching this. She's literally right this minute. Now, when you see this, she'll already be here. But she is on a plane over the ocean, flying from the UK home. So I've been nervous wreck. I figured I'd do this video to keep my mind off things. Nervous wreck. She's flying by herself. I got this for her. And this is, oh my gosh, I hadn't had it out of the bag yet. I hope I can get it folded back the way it's supposed to be. But it's got this ribbon on it. And then what it is, it's a, well, I'm not going to unfold it all the way, but I'll show you a picture. This is a cape that she can wear around her shoulders. She's 100 pounds soaking wet. And she's a tiny little thing, so she gets cold. I told her, I said, you need to eat a cheeseburger. You know, you put a butt on and you'll be warm. But she don't like that idea. You know, she's still young. But she could put this around her shoulders and it won't interfere with her using her hands, you know, using her phone and stuff. But she can just lay this around her shoulders and it'll warm her up. So it's, oh my gosh, how soft that is. Now, you wash that a few times, it's not going to be that soft. And we all know that, right? We all know when we get these blankets and pillows and stuff, they're not going to stay like that. We all know they're going to pill up and you know, and that Sherpa stuff gets hair all in it. You know, eventually you get that, it balls up and actually gets uncomfortable, you know, that Sherpa stuff. And fleece, you know, you can keep it nice for a while, but eventually it's not going to stay nice. But yeah, that'll be comfortable for her. She can wrap around that and stop turning my thermostat up. Oil is expensive. So I'll show you these last couple things. No best for last this time, but these are supposed to, we'll see. These are supposed to be for deviled eggs. And it puts a, you know, it cuts them in half and leaves a decorative edge. What it is you lay it down on the counter and you take your egg and you put the tip of it on this side of it, and then you roll, you know, a deviled egg you cut from, you know, top to bottom, not across the middle. You know, you cut from the top to bottom. So you roll it over it, and then it'll separate the yellow, separate the two white pieces, and then you just take the yellow out, and it'll leave this edge. This one's like a chevron, and this one's kind of wavy. So I'm going to try these for Thanksgiving and see. You know, I get tickled when I move to the, my husband noticed they've got this little smiley face on it. He thought that was cute. What's that for? Does that have to be for anything? But when I moved to the city, we all were comparing, you know, Thanksgiving, and I said deviled eggs, and sometimes I'd say baked beans, and they're like, baked beans and deviled eggs, that's summer food. Are you kidding me? I had baked beans and deviled eggs, you know, for Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter, and, you know, that was our family go-tos. We wanted it every holiday, you know. So what about you? Did you, you know, maybe it's a Southern thing, I don't know, but yeah, give me my deviled eggs. My daughter sent me this meme on Messenger the other day, and it was this, I know you've seen the guy, I don't remember his name. He's an actor, but he had this sad look on his, like, well, not really sad, but like a, you know, like intense stare look on, and he says, and it said, when I see the plate of deviled eggs on Thanksgiving, you know, like, you know, that intense, like, kill them to me. She sent me that. She loves deviled eggs, so yeah, I got to make her deviled eggs. This I thought I'd try too. This is, this, my husband said, is that a pig? Yeah, it's a pick, honey. Yeah, yeah. But it's got this cover on it, and these are sharp. And you put it down in your onion, and then you slice between here, so you can make thin onion slices. My mandolin's on its last leg. My mother gave me my mandolin, and she died in 2003. That's how long I've had that. She gave me that. So it's one of the little prongs that, you put the onion up in there, and then you run it. One of the little prongs that holds it in there is broke, and I'm worried so I'm trying to make that last as long as I can. So if I've got the time, I'm going to try this. So I said, yeah, honey, pick your hair with that. And, and then you'll be bleeding. And then, yeah, it's a pick, honey. That's what it is. So that's what I bought. I bought a pick. Now this I got for my mother-in-law, and I got me one too. Both of these last two things. This is a drizzle spoon. They have these in a small and a large. But you put your melted chocolate in there and then drizzle it over your strawberries or your bonbon candy, truffles, whatever you're making. But I think that's really handy to have, and they're not expensive. But yeah, that's nice. So I got her one of these too. And then she makes peanut butter balls every year. And I've made them when she kind of has this attitude like, well, I'm not going to stand here and make 6 dozen just for you. If I only think I'm going to get a dozen, this is pre-diabetes era, but, I'm going to make them myself too, right? Or make them myself and say, you don't have to give me any. But this is a little spoon. Instead of sticking a toothpick in them to dip them in the chocolate, you can put them in here and it'll hold them, and then you can roll it out onto the parchment paper and it won't leave a hole in that you have to then plug up from the toothpick. And this is nice. This has got a good weight to it. It's stainless steel. It's heavy. It's really, really nice. I can definitely see that this is going to work well. So I need to get this to her quickly because she's going to be starting those very soon. So yeah, this and this, that's good little things to have. This jury's still out on, I don't know. And then the, what was that other kitchen thing I showed you? Did I show you another kitchen thing? Oh yeah, the deviled egg things. So yeah, so I got a few little gadgets, but all right, that's what I have for you. Wow, 50 minutes. It's a long video, but I hope to have included a slideshow somewhere on one end of this video or the other, or maybe both, I don't know, of, some things that we've been out exploring, and hope you enjoy. So I will be back very soon with another review video, but if you see a review video from us and it behooves you, please, give that a watch for just a few minutes and help our channel out. Like, subscribe, comment, please comment. Let us know what you think. So if you saw anything that you like, let me know. And until I see you again, happy shopping.
What you do? Penny. What you do?